Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. I just thought I'd give you the update on my bullet journal for 2024. I think the last update I did, I went over 2023's bullet journal and the January-February pages. So the last of the February pages are week 8 and week 9, which are here, and then we get into March. So these are the March cover page and the March monthly layout and highlights. So this is kind of what I've done for my March layouts. I'm still trying to experiment with pages to kind of find out where all the ones that I really like are. I kind of like how this one turned out. I'm kind of terrible at drawing leaves, which is why there's only kind of one leaf here, but it's kind of that's why we're with vines. So more of March. There is one very similar to this where this is kind of all the circles are actually like little rosettes, which is actually quite cute, but I kind of saw that after I ended up doing this one. So I might try and see if I can do a rosette one in the future. So that is all of March. Then we go into April. I kind of did all of their faces in different ways, which is kind of a bit funny. Well, one of the Timmy or Tommies has quite a flat face here. But anyway, that's the April cover page with the highlights. I think I did this very, very dark in here because this is purple, blue and black. So the only really light bits here are the pink, but that's okay. April as a monthly spread. I did end up putting the month in here. These initially weren't in here when I first put them in, putting the monthly spreads. But the more I noticed I put in here, when I just kind of had January in, it was fine. And then February, but of course as I was moving along, it became a little bit more difficult to really see, even though obviously the cover page is there, I realized that, but it was just easier to have the month at this section as well. I've kind of ended up accidentally being quite a flower theme in all of this, but that's kind of, I guess, you know, a lot of the times these are quite simple and kind of basic additions to drawing this. Again, more, so these are just kind of all hand-drawn ones. These are a stencil that I drew in and coloured. I do kind of like how these end up turning out. I actually liked how the yellow worked out as well, but you see this type of style in a lot of the ones that I'm doing, and even back into February. February is a bit more boxy, I guess. But even with this one, this was my favourite one that I did in January and February. So these are kind of similar in that motif. So this is second week of April. This is the third week of April. I realise this probably would have traditionally been done in February, but you know, came up in the April spread. And then of course this was kind of meant to look probably a bit more viney than it does, but I suppose kind of this one was kind of, I was kind of aiming for this type of branch, viney vibe, but in this spoke wheel. So there is a few flowers and stuff, but maybe I just need to soften it with a bit more pencil, I guess, or a bit more like colorscape. But yeah, so that was kind of the idea, as a viney, spokey wheel. And so that is the last day of April. This is going to be the cover of May. I have put in the May monthly overview, and I've done the highlights and the first week of May in here so far, but I've got some plans for the first week and the second week, so they're kind of still in the very early stages of planning. I will get to them and update you on the May pages because they're not finished yet, but as you can see, still very much kind of in a trying new-ish page layout, because these can be quite similar in the April and March layouts. So that's where we are right now. Thank you for watching. If you have any further questions, you can ask me down below. I'll see if I can actually film while I'm creating these, but generally I kind of do, even though this is a very much basic one, it does, I do kind of like it as well, but this is still kind of a cute layout, and I still do like that one. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending of course where you are in the day, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.